Imagine you're drowning. The ocean is pulling you under. It's dark, it's cold, you can't breathe. And then something massive opens its mouth beneath you and swallows you whole. Now you're inside a whale, alive, in the dark, completely alone. No phone, no help, no way out. How did you get here? Because you ran. You ran from the one thing God specifically told you to do. And now, sitting inside the belly of a whale, you finally realize you can't outrun God. This is the story of Jonah. And honestly, it might be the most relatable story in the entire Bible. Let's go back to the beginning. God speaks to a prophet named Jonah, and he gives him a very clear assignment. Go to the city of Nineveh. Tell the people there that I see their wickedness. They need to turn back to me. Simple enough, right? Except Jonah had a problem with Nineveh. See, Nineveh was the capital of Assyria. And the Assyrians? They were Israel's worst enemies. Brutal, violent, feared by everyone. Jonah didn't want to go there. He didn't want those people to be saved. So Jonah made a decision. He looked at God's instructions and went in the complete opposite direction. He ran to the port city of Joppa, bought a ticket on a ship headed to Tarshish, which was basically the furthest place from Nineveh he could find, and sailed away. Now here's what gets me every time. Jonah wasn't a bad person. He was a prophet, someone who literally spoke for God. But even he had blind spots. Even he let fear and prejudice make him run. Sound familiar? How many times have we run from something God was clearly calling us to do? So, Jonah is on this ship, sailing away. He's probably thinking he got away with it. But God sends a massive storm, not a light drizzle, a violent storm, so powerful that the ship is about to break apart. The sailors are terrified. They're throwing cargo overboard to lighten the ship. They're crying out to their gods. And Jonah, he's below deck, asleep. The captain finds him and wakes him up. How can you sleep? Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he will save us. The sailors start casting lots, an ancient way of finding answers, trying to figure out who caused this disaster. And the lot falls on Jonah. They surround him. Who are you? Where are you from? What have you done? And Jonah tells them everything. I'm a Hebrew. I worship the God of heaven, who made the sea and the land, and I am running from him. The sailors are terrified now. What do we do with you? And Jonah says something that stops everyone cold. Throw me into the sea. This storm is my fault. If you throw me in, it will calm down. The sailors didn't want to do it. They tried rowing harder, but the storm only got worse. Finally, with a prayer asking God not to hold it against them, they threw Jonah overboard, and instantly the sea went completely calm. The sailors were so overwhelmed, they worshipped God right there on the deck. And Jonah, he sank beneath the waves. Now here's where the story gets wild. As Jonah sinks into the deep, God sends a giant fish. The Bible says it swallowed Jonah whole, and Jonah was inside that fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Think about that. 3 days. No light, no food, no way out, just him, his thoughts, and God. Sometimes God will put you in a situation where there is nowhere to look but up. No distractions, no escape, just you and him. And that's exactly what happened to Jonah. Inside the belly of that fish, Jonah finally prayed. He cried out to God from the depths. He said, "In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. From deep in the realm of the dead, I called for help, and you listened to my cry. You hurled me into the deep. The currents swirled around me. Seaweed wrapped around my head. But you, Lord my God, brought my life up from the pit." That is a man who has been broken, humbled completely. Every bit of pride gone, every plan to run abandoned. And the moment Jonah surrendered, God spoke to the fish, and the fish vomited Jonah onto dry land. That's right. God used a fish to discipline his servant, and then used that same fish to deliver him. Only God. And then God speaks to Jonah again, the same words as before. Go to Nineveh, give them my message. And this time, Jonah goes. He walks into this massive city. Now, the city's so big it took 3 days to cross. And he preaches one message. 40 more days and Nineveh will be overthrown. That's it, 8 words. And the entire city repented. The king stepped down from his throne. He took off his royal robes, put on sackcloth, sat in ashes. He issued a decree, keep every person, every animal, and fast and pray. Turn from evil, call out to God. And God saw their hearts change, and he had mercy on them. The most violent, feared city in the ancient world turned back to God because one reluctant prophet finally showed up and delivered one simple message. Imagine if Jonah had kept running. Nineveh would have been destroyed, thousands of lives lost. Your obedience is never just about you. Other people's lives are connected to your yes. So what does Jonah's story mean for your life right now? Number 1, you cannot outrun your calling. Jonah bought a ticket going the opposite direction. He got on a ship, he sailed away, and God still found him. Whatever God has placed in your heart to do, running from it won't make it go away. It just makes the journey harder. Number 2, your storm might be your redirection. When everything in Jonah's life fell apart, the storm, the ship, the whale, it wasn't punishment for the sake of punishment. It was God saying, I love you too much to let you go the wrong way. Your hardest seasons might be God steering you back on course. Number 3, it's never too late to pray. Jonah waited until he was inside a whale to finally talk to God. And even then, God listened. Even then, God answered. No matter how far you've run, no matter how long you've been silent, the moment you turn back, he's there. Number 4, your yes affects other people. Jonah almost missed Nineveh. An entire city almost missed their chance at redemption. Why? Because one person was running. Your gifts, your voice, your story, they are not just for you. Someone is waiting on the other side of your obedience. So stop running, turn around, say yes. That is the story of Jonah and the whale, a man who ran from God, hit rock bottom inside a fish, and came out the other side with a second chance. And the beautiful thing is, God is the God of second chances. If this story spoke to you today, then hit that like button and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you're new. We drop a new Bible story every week. And comment below, what are you running from? No judgment, just honest conversation. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.